Lego my ego. Blueberry waffles this morning. My waffles weren't toasted enough, so I'm waiting for my waffles to pop back out. But in the meantime, I have some strawberry jalapeno crisps on my counter. I got this from Trader Joe's the other day, and I love going to Trader Joe's. They always have cool stuff. Never tried this combination. Thought I'd give it a try because I do like these crisps. And then I just need to put stuff away. It's been a crazy kind of couple of days, so gotta put this in the pantry. Got that as well. And okay, I think my waffles, I should check on them. Hey there, it's Sunday morning. Today is Father's Day, and I had a good night's sleep. I was tired when I got home. I got home last night about 10:30. The event was so much fun. Had a lot of fun at the event, and I don't even know how many pictures I took. So I have my camera here. Gonna hook it up to my computer and take a look at all the pictures. That's something I won't get to maybe later tonight. I like to get them up and post them on their Facebook page so they can see, and get it on my Smug Mug account so they can see it as well. But I had a lot of fun. It was outside. It was like at a barn, and there was a courtyard, and this is for a horsemen's association, so for them being around horses and everything, it was a perfect location. I live probably literally 5 minutes from what we call horse country. A lot of homes up the hill have ranches and horses and stuff like that. So it's fun. Great people. I really enjoy spending time with them, and just happy that they enjoy my photos and keep asking me to come back. So a lot of fun, but it is all volunteer, so it is a lot of hours as well that I'm adding to it, especially when I take lots and lots of pictures. But I do that because you want to make sure you get the right shot, not someone with their eyes closed or or sometimes I hate when I don't notice in a frame something sticking out of their head because they're standing right behind a pole, or maybe someone walks up behind them. So today I don't know how much footage I'm going to get, so this might be a combination of a Sunday and Monday video. I do have to get to the house and clean up because my parents are coming over. And I did say the house, so I've not actually said it out loud to anyone. People have asked questions, and I've probably gone on a longer spiel than I need to, but I am separated, so I don't live at what we call the house. So I'll just leave it at that. So if there's ever been any confusion as to why Arlo isn't around all the time, or how come he doesn't come in when I'm filming, well, one, if he was here, he would never let me film because he's always got a squeaky toy or wants to play with the ball most of the time. Yes, he'll lay down and be chill, but yeah, most of the time he's just wanting to play all the time. So I just hadn't said that out loud because when are you going to say that in between sniffing wax? But since I am doing vlogs now, I figured, this would be the right place to say it, I guess. But it's all good. I mean, when I say family vacations, I'm saying family vacations. So when we did our Europe vacation, yeah, it's with all of us. He's golfing this morning. We're going to barbecue at the house, and my parents are coming over. But it's all good. So yeah, so I'm literally 15 minutes, not even a 15-minute walk, a 5-minute drive from the house. There's me being putting it out there. But yeah, so today I have to go clean the house. I gotta go bring some wax because he's out, and I think I'm gonna probably maybe use the last two that I had of the pina colada cha-cha because I think he'll like that. And it was pretty strong. And the house was smelling like it needed a little fresher upper, especially with Arlo. And we're gonna barbecue. I went to Costco and got a big steelhead trout, and my husband, we're still married. My husband's best friend has a marinade, and it's so good. And if I can, maybe I'll get the recipe. I know there's soy sauce, brown sugar, garlic. I don't remember what else, but it is so good. And then I got some steak, so we'll do a little surf and turf. Then my parents will come over. And yeah, so that'll be Sunday. So I mean, yeah, that'll be today. So I don't know that I'll film too much, maybe a little bit of Arlo. Otherwise, I'm not gonna have a place to put my phone if you want to watch me cleaning, do a cleaning vlog. I decided I'm gonna look and see how many pictures I have from last night. And I'm like trying to find I think this is the one that works. When you have so many gadgets and things and different cameras, I've started putting labels on them so I know what is what. So this is for my Sony, and the Sony is what I use to film. It's probably what I should be using to film this, but I'm using my phone, which is basically like, use your phone. So if you're ever wondering or haven't, wanted to do a YouTube channel, just use your phone. There's nothing wrong with it. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. I just happen to have a lot of cameras because I love photography and it's like a little side hobby of mine. So that's the only reason, but my first videos were all on the iPhone. So there's settings you can put in there. iPhone it's great. So this is on an iPhone. So I'm doing all my vlogs on my phone, even though I probably could do them on the camera that I film my regular YouTube videos with, but it's just easier to be with my phone. But yeah, the one I use for videos is, I have a little mic on here. So that's what this little cat, I think it's called a cattail, is. It's kind of on top of my camera, but it's a Sony. I'll put a link in it. It's, I picked it up earlier this year because I wanted to, and because the other camera I was using, when it would focus in, it kept making, my mic kept picking up the camera noise and it was just bugging me. And yes, I could go to the iPhone, but sometimes it would stop filming while I was recording, or I'd hit my watch a certain way because I could see what I was recording on my watch, and then it would stop recording. And I like cameras. So, but yeah, if you want to start a channel, just use your phone. It's perfect. It's all you need. And then maybe like a mic or something. And these cost like $20 on Amazon. So back to what I was doing. So I'm going to hook up my camera here and see how many photos I took. And then I have to wrap an Amazon present that came yesterday just in time for Father's Day. And then I have another one that I dropped off yesterday at the house for my dad. He needs a new computer, but all he really does is do email and kind of surf, so I got him a Chromebook instead because I don't think he needs like a big computer, but he got a virus on the old one. Plus it was like 10 years old and it was slow, and he wanted something lighter. And so I think a Chromebook will be perfect for my dad. So me and my brother will split that one. And yeah, so let's see how many photos I took yesterday. Ooh, I took 306 photos. That's gonna be, it's not too bad, but that means I have to look through 306 photos and then cull it down and then share like my top favorites, I guess, or the best ones. Definitely gonna put the one of the Horsewoman of the Year or Horseperson of the Year. That'll go on Facebook, on their Facebook page, and then the others I'll just link to my Smug Mug account so they can, buy any if they want. And then I work with one of the ladies there who does their quarterly magazine, and then she'll take photos and put them in the magazine. So that's kind of what I do for them. And yeah, it just came about because I had a friend who is in the association. She's now the vice president there, but and their photographer had moved to Montana, and she told people that I took pictures, and I was like, no, I don't. And that was it. So what I tell people is just say yes sometimes. Even like me doing a vlog and me saying what I said earlier about kind of my situation, it is being vulnerable. Maybe some people might think it's oversharing. I think it's just letting you in my life, which is vulnerable. And so, yeah, so I tell people that sometimes do things that make you uncomfortable. If it's something that you want to do, that is same with YouTube. I never thought I'd have a channel. I have mentioned I'm an introvert, but an introvert doesn't mean that we're quiet or super shy. An introvert just means that I need like alone time. I need time to recharge away from people. I don't get energy from being around people. That's an extrovert. I get energy from being like on my own, having quiet time, meditating, maybe talking to a camera. This is fine. And so yeah, so I have, as I've gotten older, and is, if it's something that you really want to do, even if you're scared, do it scared. And you'll realize that what you're afraid of, actually, the stories you create in your mind, the fear is probably 100 times worse than what actually will happen. In fact, it could be the other way around. And so yeah, so I said, sure, I'll take photos. And yeah, and I got some I did get some critique from from a lady she's how do I say this? She just looks very stern. She looks very stern, and she did, I guess, I don't know things about horses. Like, I guess it's like you don't want to take photos of the horses with their ears down, like their ears should be up. Best not to take photos, even if it's like partly of their behind. I still like some of those that I took. You see the riders, the kind of their back and the number on there. But so there are certain things that I guess I did that she found to be amateur. And she told my friend, and my friend told me that, I'm not going to say her name, she didn't like some of my photos. And I was like, it was my first time. And I was like, okay. All right. But I called her and I said, hey, I heard, you had some, feedback. I think I said some feedback, on my photos, and I'd love to learn to be better. So, and so, and anyway, so she's like, yeah, okay, sure. And then last night I was sitting at the table with her, super nice, good to see you, and so it's all good. So even feedback, as long as it's done, again, from a place of wanting to make someone better, and you're open to it, I think, that's good too. It hurts sometimes. It's a little, but I appreciate it, because I was like, oh, okay, all right, writers, but so you learn things, right? I'm like, oh, ears up, got it. Ears up and this and that, and just things like that. So she ended up being, I don't know if I've said this, I think I said this in my Why Wax video, but she ended up being on the cover of one of those magazines. And I also had taken some photos of her brother, who was a drummer, for one of the galas in the past. I think they had like a live band. And yeah, ever since then, I think I won her over. But again, just being like cool about it. She was cool about it, and she just had some thoughts, and it was nice to see her smiling at me yesterday. All right. Well, I'm going to stop chatting. This is very chatty. Okay. Yeah, 306 photos. Let's take a look at them later. So this is that Julianne home design that I have mentioned before. So it's got a light down here where you could see that it's on, and it has, let me see if I can get this. It's got three heat settings, so low, medium, high, and then it's got time. So it's got a timer. So it's got 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, and then just on. And so this is what I use. That's really good for vendor wax, because it does get really hot. I do also have it in a cup, and there's a lonely cotton ball back there. Okay, I've been digging through here to see what I'm going to bring to the house. I think I'm bringing Blue Grotto and then Pina Colada, which I have downstairs in my melting basket, and my pot just fell. I was going to bring the pods of Blue Grotto, and then I realized I have one in the car, but I could take it out. I just put it in the car not too long ago. And that is a start. And then I think I'll switch. I set this down so I can film. I think I will put Mahalo coconut in the car and give that one a try. So that's what I'm taking with me right now. I got to take then some pita chips dip and the presents that I still need to wrap. And a card, which I haven't made yet, but I think I have some cards already made. So I'll dig through my little card pile. Okay, so I was digging through the cards. I used to make cards, and I say used to because I haven't in like a year. I think it was probably last year, Father's Day, or for, you know, a birthday where I needed like a masculine card. And I pulled this one out just now. It doesn't say anything, so I could repurpose this and stamp Happy Father's Day in there. And I think this one's okay. But yeah, I have just like a lot of, this is like just basic hello. Hello. So I'm gonna have to find another one because I need one for Doug. And then yeah, so these are just, hey, like I said, I like to dabble in a lot of things and make cards, but this is more, I don't know, I'll have to find some other ones. Okay, so I found these that I think are good. This one just says hello on the outside, but it's like a star. It's like a triple layered and with a button, and it's blank inside, so I can fill that out. Then we had this one that was blank inside, which I can use. Then there's this one that says you are my anchor, and I don't think, yeah, it's blank inside, so I can also write something there. And then there is this one, which is more like a general, like happy, but that could be me and my brother. So I'll see, but see, these are just some things that I enjoy doing when I have time. Okay, so just pulled in. We have a community pool and there's people swimming, although it's kind of breezy today. I was going to wear shorts, but then I'm like, it might just hover in the low 70s. And I have a gift here that I need to wrap. He's already home with a friend of ours having margaritas, so I guess I'll be welcome to a margarita, and then I'll start putting things away. My mom notices everything. When we were kids, she would, you know, before we can go have any fun, we'd have to do our chores, which, you know, that's normal for parents. But she, no joke, one time took like her finger and was like taking it across the like the top of the dresser to make sure we had dusted or removed all her little perfumes, you know, because sometimes you dust around things. But yeah, I was like, man, Mom, you're like tough. We just want to go to the mall. So yeah, my mom notices everything. So I better go get the place ship shape. You got Bear Bear? Is this Bear Bear? Bear Bear's stinky. Isn't Bear Bear stinky? I think Bear Bear's kind of gross. There's Bear Bear. He's stinky. He's stinky. Yeah. Okay. So sad. Welcome to the 50s club. Can you get the squeaker? Can you get the squeaker? Why are you so mean to Bear Bear? Bear Bear's nothing but nice to you. Can I have Bear Bear? Can I have Bear Bear? Bear Bear, Bear Bear, bye. Bear Bear says goodbye. Bear Bear says goodbye. Very nice. Funfetti. Well, I just wanted to come on here and kind of close out the video or close out the day. I still don't know if this will be attached with tomorrow's video. If I choose to do that, I don't know yet. But I did get the photos for the Horsemen's Horsemen's Association down to 73, so that's perfect. So tomorrow I will go and fix any lighting. That's pretty much what I do, is lighting and crop photos if I need to get close-ups and things like that. And I'm hoping that I will be able to chill in the morning a little bit and relax because it's a holiday for us and I don't need to work. So looking forward to just like a little rest and relaxation tomorrow, and with a little bit of other things. But that is it for now. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm ready for bed early because I'm tired. Normally I go to bed till like around 11, but I'm pooped. So this is it. I'm calling it a night. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this or found it, I don't know, interesting at least. But thank you so much. I will catch you later. Bye-bye.
Are you video again?
I think I missed it.
Huh?
She's gonna
Naughty.
Naughty. Naughty George.
Bye-bye.
He's like